This is a video about auto-enrolment, otherwise known as workplace pensions. You know the advert that was on TV in 2015? I'm in, you're in, your boss pays in, we're all in. That's workplace pensions, auto-enrolment. Okay, so you might be saying, I don't want to do auto-enrolment. Why do I have to do it? I'm a small company, I only employ a couple of casual staff, or I just employ a carer. But you do have to comply. It's a mandatory scheme, it's compulsory for all employers. Even if you think you don't need to do auto-enrolment, you will still have to complete a declaration to say that you don't have to comply. So it's worth looking into it and finding out to see whether you do need to do something and when you need to do it by. The pensions regulator are issuing fines and you don't want to get yourself caught up with any of that. So this video is going to help you to know what you need to do. So you might be wondering, when does it all start for me? I've heard of other companies who have already set the scheme up, other employees in other companies that have already got auto-enrolment pensions in place, and we haven't done anything yet. Well, you don't need to worry because the pensions regulator will write to you at least 12 months before you need to start, and they'll give you a letter which claims your staging date, which is the date that you have to start assessing staff and auto-enrolling those that meet the criteria. So once you receive your letter from the pensions regulator, you'll have three options. One will be to contact your payroll bureau and ask them or your accountant to find out if they can help you with auto-enrolment. The second way is to go to an auto-enrolment specialist, and the third way is to use the pensions regulator website to work through the process yourself. If you're going to choose to do it yourself, then be aware that there's a lot to learn and don't leave it too late. Make sure you start researching now so that when your staging date comes through, that you're well aware of what's required and whether you want to do it yourself or outsource it. It's highly likely that you'll choose to outsource auto-enrolment due to the complexity of it. If you do choose to do this, and I've given you a couple of options, your payroll bureau accountant or an auto-enrolment specialist, then I would advise you to look around because the costs can vary from a couple of £100 up to a couple of £1,000. So there's a few things that you need to know about assessing and enrolling staff. The first one is what criteria the staff are assessed on, and that is age and earnings. The second one is, do my staff have to stay in the scheme if they're assessed and enrolled? The third one is, can an employee join the scheme even if they're not meeting the criteria and they've not been enrolled? And the last one is, can employees be excluded from the whole process of being assessed and enrolled into auto-enrolment? So this video has given you some signposting and direction in relation to auto-enrolment workplace pensions, how it affects you as an employer and what steps you need to take now. If you do choose to do auto-enrolment yourself, then I would advise that you contact the pensions regulator on their website to get some more information. Alternatively, we can provide you with a free fact sheet. The details for both will be at the end of this video.